It's the COO of the WWE. Triple H is on his way to the ring. I'm sick and tired of seeing a championship being taken for granted. It's a privilege to compete in this company, let alone being Raw's top guy. So that being said, I have an ultimatum. You will defend the Universal Championship against the winner of tonight's main event between Braun Strowman and Drew McIntyre. Say Dylan for his submission chokehold, that could be it. Drawing the life out of Drew McIntyre right now. This could be it. Flailing. Oh my god, that's it. Braun Strowman is heading to Armageddon. Oh no, what the hell is going... Oh my god, future shock. No. Oh, Claymore kick. No respect given here, just a Claymore kick. No. A chair, no. To the number one contender, oh, taking out the competition. But if you don't show up next week on Monday Night Raw, I will strip you of the Universal Championship. See you soon, brah. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of Monday Night Raw. We have plenty of things in store for you here tonight. And well, last week we did decide the number one contender to Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship, but Drew McIntyre wrecked that for us all. The general manager for Monday Night Raw will be in the ring live in a few moments to discuss what happened last week. Last week on Monday Night Raw, the CEO, Triple H, made a number one contender match. Drew McIntyre faced Braun Strowman to determine who would battle Brock Lesnar at WWE Armageddon. The monster among men prevailed and booked a one-way ticket to the Beast Incarnate. The Universal Championship match was all set. That was until Drew McIntyre brutally assaulted him with a chair. After further medical tests on Braun, he will not be able to compete at the pay-per-view. I should be announcing Drew McIntyre's suspension, but Triple H chose him for a reason. So, as the general manager of Raw, Drew McIntyre will get a chance to become the number one contender again. It will not be an easy task, because he will go one-on-one with John Cena in tonight's main event. Big words from the manager here tonight, and I wonder what Triple H has to think about it. You have to wonder if Kurt said this is what he was going to do. I don't think Drew McIntyre deserves to be in the main event here tonight. And speaking of deserving, Breezango forces their way into the 4-way tag team number one contendership. And coming to the ring last week, a huge upset over Mustache Mountain. The team of Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Breezango. And nobody expected them to beat Mustache Mountain last week. That's why they put themselves in this opportunity. They did that themselves. No cheating, no lying, no stealing. They did what they had to do to put themselves back on the map. And that's exactly what they did. They could win here tonight and put themselves on a pay-per-view in a few weeks' time against Akam and Razor, the team of the Authors of Pain, the Raw Tag Team Champions. We haven't seen them yet here in the WWE 2K19 universe mode, and that's because they haven't had any competition. Nobody on Raw is close enough to tag with them or tag against them, and whoever goes up against them at Armageddon is going to have a tough challenge. And there are a few tag teams in this match that really want that opportunity, and the next team coming out definitely wants that opportunity, an opportunity they have not been able to get yet. Former NXT Tag Team Champions, 2-time NXT Tag Team Champions, The Revival, Dash and Dawson, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, an old school tag team. You could see them in the 80s winning tag team titles against the Hart Foundation and Demolition, but they just have not been able to get momentum rolling here on the main roster. And if there is an exception to the rule. Breezango made them put themselves into this match. Not because they went to the manager and said, hey, we're putting ourselves, I can't speak already, ourselves into this match. They forced themselves into this match by winning, and that's all these teams have to do to get a chance. Win. And a team that used to win a lot, another pair of NXT Tag Team Champions. They used to be the longest reigning Tag Team Champions, and I do believe they still are. The Ascension. Connor, Victor, they just have not had a fair chance here on the main roster, and you can say that about probably all three of these teams. You know, Breezango, that both competitors used to be singles stars, or not stars, but they both worked alone for a while, but the Ascension came into this ring together each and every night. Same with the Revival. And they are just looking for that one opportunity, one pinfall away from being number one contenders. And I wouldn't say one fall away, because this is a four-way tornado tag. And I don't know who the fourth I think it's Jinder Mahal, but I really don't know who he'd be tagging with. Is he coming out with his partner? Of course he's not. It's Jinder Mahal. He does what he wants. But you see, the Singh brothers are not by his side. He's taking matters into his own hands here tonight. And you know what? He's fallen down the ranks again, former WWE champion. But he's looking to get back on top here in a four-way tag team match. Tornado, might I add. So, rules are, if one of your tag team partners gets eliminated, you still have a shot to win it for your team. And I still don't know who Jinder Mahal's teammate is. That has not been disclosed with me. We will find that out here in a few moments, how long Jinder Mahal takes to get to the ring and do his shtick. The great Maharaja. Love saying that word. It's a buttery name, isn't it? Buttery just comes off the tongue really, really well. And think of the names who Jinder Mahal might tag with. Not one comes to mind. It really doesn't. I can't think of one name that might come to my mind. Who could it be? I have absolutely no idea. Oh, that is a very familiar theme, and that is a very familiar man. A former World Heavyweight Champion, the Great Khali, is tagging with Jinder Mahal. And you know what? You want a tag team partner? The Great Khali is some good insurance. Right there. 7 foot tall. I believe he's taller than that. He was one of the most dominant stars there for a short stint in the WWE. He's one of the only men to single-handedly take down The Undertaker. Fairly, might I add. He was dominant, and he had stints after that, but nothing came close to his original state here in the WWE. And I don't think he's been in a tag team before. Has he been in a backstage crew? Has he been in a tag? No, he hasn't been in a tag team before. I mean, like Hornswoggle? No, that wasn't a thing. I don't think it was. Jinder Mahal, I think they are too meant to be in a tag team together. You have the giant and the cunning mind of Jinder Mahal, who can snatch home a victory for India's finest. And here we go, plenty of action. I just gotta call it how it is. Your team gets 2 opportunities. One of your teammate gets eliminated, you still have a chance to win it for your team. And Jinder Mahal celebrating in the ring. Oh, there goes my throat already. I've barely been talking for a few... I don't know how long I've been talking for. Jinder Mahal. Oh, and Tyler Breeze just swipes him down. Tyler Breeze, the only one going toe-to-toe with Jinder Mahal. Not Jinder Mahal. His tag team partner, the Great Khali, so far. Did you see how he just dodged that hand from the Great Khali? Never mind. The Great Khali keeps going after Tyler Breeze so far. And you see Jinder Mahal down in the right corner going off against Scott Dawson. You know, the Revival could hit the Shattered Machine at any point in this matchup and take you down. You know, it would be a lot harder for your teammate to help you in a situation like that. You have 4 men in the ring, and you have 4 men on the outside. Oh, you see there in the... Oh, wait, Tyler Breeze escapes the Great Khali's clutch. I spoke too soon. Oh, no, that's a chokeslam. Or an STO. I spoke too soon. Fandango. Oh, jawbreaker there in the middle of the ring by Dash Dawson. Not Dash Dawson, Dash Wilder. Sorry, I'm on crack cocaine right now. Fandango is just whipped around in the ring right this second, but no, he comes back. See there. Oh, Tyler Breeze is just dropped there. Breezango is not faring very well at this moment. You know, it's hard to call all of this action at one time. I mean, if there is a pinfall, I'll definitely talk about it. Maybe a pinfall right there. Dash thrown back into the ring by one of the members of the Ascension. Oh, gut punch. And you see there, Tyler Breeze is taking apart the Great Khali. I do not understand at this point in time. You rarely ever see the Great Khali get dragged around, and out of all the men in this match, Tyler Breeze might be the last one on my list to throw around the Great Khali. Maybe because of his stature, he's not the biggest guy. I mean, he is an athlete, but it's the Great Khali. I mean, maybe the Great Khali's legs aren't as good as they used to be. Hell, the Great Khali's legs have never been good. 2 men in the... Wait, Jinder Mahal! Small package, that's it! 2, 3, oh my god! Scott Dawson has been eliminated. Dash going in for his teammate. That means one half of the Revival is gone. Scott Dawson will have to look from the back. Look onward. Because it is going to be an uphill battle for Dash here. That is not what you want to see. The Revival were definitely a favorite coming here into the matchup. And they are down quickly. Here, Tyler Breeze. What's he going for? Tornado DDT, an assisted tornado DDT off the ropes. Hey, it's fit for a tornado tag match end. Tyler Breeze too busy taunting there in the middle of the ring. But Dawson's too busy at the outside. Oh my god, Tyler Breeze just struck his own teammate. I'm hoping on accident. Fandango got hit in the lower back by a super kick. And a devastating super kick it was. That is a huge miscommunication there by Breezango. And all the men here in the matchup are converging in one spot as Fandango does a smart... Wait, Fandango! Tyler Breeze eliminates the rest of the Revival. What an upset. Well, you knew that was coming. They went down early, and we only have 3 teams remaining. Breezango, the Ascension, and India's Finest. I wonder who's on top right now. Wait. Frog splash from Fandango. And you see there, one of the Ascension members is down. with the unprettier. 2, 3. Oh my god, the Ascension is down as well. Breezango making quick work here. 2 eliminations so far. You see both Ascension members are there on the outside. And it is up to... Is it bad? I forget what his name is. Let me just go on to my phone real quick and see which Ascension member that is. Hold on a second. Sorry. Missing the action in the ring. And wait, Fandango there. Hits him. Oh, wait. 2 pinfalls in the ring. Great Khali's been eliminated. Breezango has the upper hand. Are you kidding me? This is crazy. I did not expect the Great Khali to be out so early. I thought he would be the major player in this matchup. None of the men in the match come close to his physicality and his manhandling abilities. But wait, is that Connor? I don't know. Drops him. Tiger suplex. Not suplex, powerbomb, and Tyler Breeze finds a way to kick out. Tiger bomb, I think that's what it's called. He's calling for the end. I think that's Connor. Victor. I should have done my research. I am so sorry. That's how irrelevant the Ascension is right now. It's just Jinder Mahal and Tyler Breeze in the ring. And that is Victor. I just Googled to see who that was. I know now that it's Victor because I saw his face with his name on Google. I am not joking in the slightest, but wait. Tyler Breeze has got Jinder Mahal in a one-legged Boston Crab. Oh my God. Jinder Mahal just tapped out to a one-legged Boston Crab. I have never seen somebody tap out to a one-legged Boston Crab. Nobody uses that anymore. And you see it is just down to Victor here, going up against both members of Breezango. They've held their own in this matchup, and they have the upper hand. It is a 2-on-1 handicap match at this moment. Quick eliminations during this matchup so far. Drink every time I say matchup. Matchup, matchup, matchup. There you go. You got alcohol poisoning. He rolls through with a Russian leg sweep. How fantastic. You see there, Tyler Breeze is busted open, and Victor is down. That could be it. 2. He finds the wherewithal to kick out right there. Shot to the back. 2 shots from Breezango, dragging him around. Tyler Breeze. Gotta check that cut, man. He's been bleeding almost this entire matchup. What's he looking for? An assisted axe handle. I think he caught Fandango there. I forget what that word is. I'm trying to be a little, Oh my God! He just kicked his own partner. And I had the phrase set and ready to go, but my mind is wandering after that huge drop kick. He took out his own partner. Tyler Breeze is back in the ring, though. I'm sure he forgives him. You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. If you have the chance to take out the remaining opponent in this matchup, you do what you need to do. I'm sure they have that ideology, and if they don't, well, too bad. You gotta get on the same page, guys. Oh, and this is it. He hits him with the... I don't know what it's called. And Breezango. Nobody expected them to even be in this match, and now they find their way on WWE Armageddon's pay-per-view. against the Authors of Pain. And out of all the teams to be in a match like this, you probably wouldn't expect them to be here. And you know, if Mustache Mountain won last week on Raw, you could imagine they would have won this match. You know, Raw's best. Apparently Breezango is Raw's best at this moment, and they will be going up against the best. The Authors of Pain, 3 weeks from Sunday. Our next matchup on the evening, Bobby Lashley takes on the Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins. And you know, Bobby Lashley's first appearance here on Monday Night Raw in this universe mode. You know, back in the days of ECW, or I guess WWE's ECW, he was a former champion. Never got to that next level, the World Championship status, but if he can make a case here tonight against Seth Rollins, you can bet he will be a future number one contender against Seth Rollins if Seth makes it out alive against Dean Ambrose in his matchup at Armageddon. Hopefully the final. I mean, I never want to see a wrestling feud end, but when it has to end, it has to end. Bobby Lashley looking for his first win here on WWE 2K19. Sorry, I'm just getting word from my... Hold on. There's something going on backstage? There's something going on backstage. Let's just cut right in. I believe it's Seth... Yeah, Seth Rollins. Oh my god. A beatdown here. Seth Rollins is dragged through Dean Ambrose. No, come on, don't do that. Not now. Oh, he has a matchup next. I think he hit the knee there, but it's all headshots and body shots now with that chair. You can see that chair is warped over the body of Seth Rollins. Come on, where's security, man? I know we're only paying the minimum wage, but you have to get out here. A shot to the midsection and that back. Oh man, he's not going to be competing here tonight. Security, come on. Dean Ambrose. You know he's ready for a fight at Armageddon, but he's ready for a fight now. Alabama Slammer. We have to. This match still has to be going on, right? Oh, someone accepts the challenge. He must have had his wrestling gear on already. EC3 making his debut here on Monday Night Raw. You lose some, you win some. I hate to see Seth Rollins get hurt, and I'm sure we'll have more news on that here tonight. EC3 accepts the challenge, going one-on-one against Bobby Lashley. You know, EC3 had a stint in NXT and he became a fan favorite. He is the top 1% in wrestling, and when he says that, he's not lying. He is one of the most electrifying men in sports entertainment right now, and he's looking to get his name on the map here. I don't know if he chose the right brand, but we will see here tonight in his first matchup. And it's not an easy opponent, especially going up against a vet in Bobby Lashley. You know, EC3 is one of my favorites, and I love to see him here on the red brand. I would have taken it either way, here on the red brand or here on the blue brand, or there on the blue brand, might I add. He looks good in gold, but does he look good in red? Or maybe he looks good with the championship around his waist. We will find out if he's championship material here tonight. Gotta put your name on the map. Learn from Mustache Mountain's mistakes last week. Win the match. Get yourself an opportunity. That's what he could do here tonight against Bobby Lashley. Or Bobby Lashley could easily pick up a win And huge strike there to start the matchup. But Bobby Lashley, the gorilla press into a knee shot there, a gut buster. But EC3 is around, trying to go for a German suplex, but it's reversed. Bobby Lashley picking him up. Power slam. No, EC3 gets out. Oh, dropping him there. A modified reverse DDT. What's he going for? Whips him into the corner. Oh, he's going for the splash. Kind of reminds me of the Stinger splash here. He's taunting. He's getting the crowd into it. Not the right time to taunt here. Dropped right on his face. That's not a place you want to fall face first into the ring or the turnbuckle. But he's having a fun time, I'm sure of it. He loves to wrestle, but he loves to win, and he has to keep fighting here against Bobby Lashley. Another whip into the corner. He misses that time. Oh no. What's he going for? This is a power bomb. The strength. I mean, EC3 is not a light man, but it's easy to drop him. Gravity takes way. Right down on the ropes. Stunning EC3. He's going for clothesline reversed. He's working on that leg, you know. Bobby Lashley uses those legs to pick up people. I mean, gorilla press, the Dominator, all of those things. Use your legs, and I guess EC3 took notes there, using a massive knee strike against Lashley. Clothesline on the outside. Are we taking things out? What's he going for? I have no idea what EC3 is going for. He's taunting on the ropes. I rarely ever see him go high. Is that a dropping elbow there on Bobby Lashley. He is down and he could be out. Right on the top of the head of Bobby Lashley. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt that much because he just headbutted EC3. Picking him up. Power slam reversed into the barricade. No. EC3 gets a hold. Yes, he's on the barricade again. Oh, shot there. Never mind. EC3 thrown back into the ring. What's he going for? Belly to belly suplex. EC3 does a smart thing and rolls out. A huge maneuver there. Oh, that was a mistake from EC3. He just wanted to get in the ring as quickly as possible. Oh no. Oh, we are looking at a not a German suplex, a superplex there. From the middle ring ropes. Still a massive move here. The momentum could be turning in the tide of Bobby Lashley. Working on those legs. I mean, if you can't run away from Bobby Lashley, you are in big trouble. Clothesline from EC3, but a back body drop. Bobby's back in it. Elbow drop there to the sternum. He reverses, kicks to the legs, working on that same leg. If you can't pick him up, you can't do a lot. Strike there, planting him into the canvas. Wait. Shoulder block. EC3 throwing him into the ring ropes. Never mind, that's a turnbuckle. Oh, and he missed the clothesline. Momentum was on his side, and he just went through Bobby Lashley, but Bobby Lashley was already on the mat. That would have decapitated him. And looking for another belly-to-belly suplex. EC3's on the outside. Ow! Gets him with the clothesline. Bobby Lashley thought he had a second to just get there on the outside. He turned his back on EC3, and that was the wrong move. Things could be ending quickly here. Oh, dropping him on the apron. What's he going for? Going for the pinfall, that could be it. That was a 2 count, but he could be looking for the end. Oh no, he's going for the fireman carry cutter. That's it, count to 10. He put him through the canvas. 2, 3, EC3 dominates the Dominator. Picking up his first victory on Monday Night Raw, starting off the right way. And we are just getting word Seth Rollins suffered. Sorry, they're not really. He was transported to the local hospital here in Baton Rouge. And I do believe he will be okay and ready for Armageddon. But, you know, those several chair shots to the head and sternum and back are definitely going to play in the favor of Dean Ambrose heading into that match. EC3, though, is the top 1%. One match at a time, and he started off the right way. Our next match on the evening is about to get... Just trying to think of a pun for... No. That's Riott. Rousey? You're about to get aroused. Sorry, I'm trying to think of a pun there, but it really didn't work. Ruby Riott, after a loss to Nia Jax, is looking to fight the champ in a singles match here. Here comes Ruby Riott. She lost to the #1 contender last week on Raw. But Kurt Angle thought, why not give Ruby Riott a chance after such a great Math? Oh, it's going to be one of those nights, Owen, isn't it? After a great match with Nia Jax last week. I think this is a great opportunity for Ruby Riott. I mean, she loses to the #1 contender, but if you beat the champ, you beat the best. I mean, it's a hard best to beat, but when you beat the best, you are the best. Exactly. That's some math, kiddo. It all adds up. Her debut in WWE 2K19 Universe Mode, your Raw Women's Champion, Ronda Rousey. And she is one of the most dominant women in the WWE today, if not in all of history. She hasn't been on the roster long, but she's done a lot. Your current champion dethroned Alexa Bliss a few months back. She's got that title around her waist. She wants to keep that title around her waist past Armageddon and on to WrestleMania. But she's going to have to go through a few competitors before then. One in Ruby Riott, which is bound to be a great match because Ronda, I'm trying to smash their names together. Ruby Riott is no slouch, proving that last week against one of the most dominant wrestlers in the division, Nia Jax, but it's looking to be a great one here tonight. It's a singles match, no title on the line, but it's all fair in love and war. It's going to be a great one here. Ronda working on the arm early. You know she just wants to rip that right out of the socket and go slap some hands of the fans with Ruby Riott's arm. I wonder if you can get that signed. Probably go for a nice price on eBay. A huge shot to the midsection there. Going for the snap suplex. It connects. Not an easy feat there against Ronda Rousey. Early. Picking her up. Throwing her down. That was massive. She just whipped. Probably gave her backlash. Or whiplash, sorry. That's the name of a pay-per-view backlash. Sorry. And Ruby does the smart thing against Ronda, rolls out, taking it to the outside, picking her up, slamming her on the LED light. The hardest part of the ring, indeed. Snap suplex on the outside. Does damage to both stars, but more so to Ronda Rousey. Misses the elbow. Ronda is back in it. Shots there. Working on the arm, trying to rip it out of the socket yet again. But thrown through. Ruby Riott reverses that. Still some damage done on the arm. And they are back in count of 6. If you can stay away from Ronda Rousey's submission game and focus on beating her down, you can have a shot at winning this matchup. But Ronda's got some good resiliency, especially when she takes it to the mat. You do not want to get to the mound or to canvas work there. She is one of the best grappler wrestlers right now, a former UFC women's champion. She's a woman champion here on Raw, and she's looking to prove it each and every night she competes. Ronda Rousey. This isn't going to be an easy win, but it will look good on the resume of either women, especially when you're Ronda Rousey and you have everything to prove. Even when you're champion, it is a weird thing here in the WWE. An athlete of another sport comes into your wheelhouse. Ruby Riott has to feel threatened by that because she hasn't had a shot to become champion. I mean, won against Charlotte, but she hasn't been on top at all. She is one of the most skilled women. She's been competing her entire life to get to this moment against somebody who hasn't been in the company for over a year. You definitely feel threatened by that. Threatened and mad. But when you have the skill of Ronda Rousey, you go out and show it every night. If you're good at one thing, you're good at other things. If you're that good at ripping out arms, you're probably good at ripping out arms in other sports too. Shot to the head there from Ruby Riott. Going right through her like a bulldozer. Knee drop there right on the forehead. Oh, just stomping on the head there. Ruby Riott thrown into the ropes. She's looking for... Oh, just tackles her with a shoulder, just plummeting her into the canvas. Power slam reversed. Ruby Riott. Irish whip. She's on the outside. And a huge shot. She gets planted and she's on the outside. We are back to the outside again. Oh, another big shot. The one that centered the outside connects on the outside. You know, I don't know who I'd give the advantage to here on the outside, because you got one physical wrestler who is great at canvas work, not the art. I mean, I guess wrestling is an art, but she's great at grappling. She's great at chain wrestling, but Ruby Riott is very cunning. She knows how to win by putting her body on the line. If she needs to get an arm ripped off to beat the champ, she will do just that. Kicking the leg out. She go, wait, Riott kick connects. That might be it. The champion is down. Ref, come on. 1, 2. Big kick out from Ronda Rousey. The match card for Armageddon could have changed at the blink of an eye, but Ronda decides she wants to win this one. Oh, Gunt Wrench powerbomb. Oh no. Kicking her down. Insult to injury. She just got up and the momentum is on her side somehow. She got planted with that kick. The Riott kick. She's got 3 clotheslines of her. Wait! 1, 2, kick out. I don't know how she found her way into that predicament. Ruby Riott. Oh no. Planting her with a modified Samoan drop, her back broken into several pieces. The champ is on top of the world. Ronda Rousey picks up an impressive win here against Ruby Riott. She had her fair share of bumps, but Rousey wins the matchup. Nia Jax is nowhere to be seen. After a dominant match like that from Ronda Rousey, we don't want to mess with that at any time of the day, especially when she's on her game. Her A game, might I add. Riott falls 2 weeks in a row. She hit both of her opponents with Riott kicks, and she's been so close. So close to winning the matchups, both against the number 1 contender and the champ, the number 1 and the number 2. But she couldn't get her name into the hat. She falls to the champion. You know what? It's an honorable loss. But when you're Ruby Riott, a loss is a loss no matter what. But a win's a win for Ronda Rousey. She's looking confident heading into Armageddon. I almost said Royal Rumble, but that's not until January. Our next matchup, the main event of the evening, as promised by the Raw general manager, Drew McIntyre goes on one-on-one with John Cena for the WWE Universal Championship #1 contendership. And here, I'm shocked and I'm disappointed by our general manager in Kurt Angle that he gave a shot again to Drew McIntyre. I know Braun is hurt, but there are so many other men on the roster that you can give a shot to, especially ones that didn't go out of their way to injure the contenders. And Drew McIntyre did just that last week, brutally assaulting Mr. Strowman. There, I added a Mr. because I'm fancy here tonight. Might I add, Triple H said last week if Brock Lesnar isn't here tonight, he's getting stripped. And backstage, he is not in the building currently. Nobody I know knows that he's here. And if there's somebody to know who's in the building, it's me. And he could be a few moments away. At the end of the show, he could be forfeiting that Universal Championship. He could be a few minutes or 20 away from being stripped, and I don't know what's going to happen here. And let's get back to the matchup. John Cena and Drew McIntyre. This is a pay-per-view quality matchup. John Cena is used to that. Drew McIntyre is not. He wants and he did everything he possibly could to get onto a pay-per-view by injuring the best. But now he's going to have to go through the wrestler who's carried WWE for the last decade, kind of. Oh, and he's holding an invisible handkerchief there, handkerchief towel thing. You know what he does. He's in his red shirt, and he's ready to put up or shut up. I did say this is a pay-per-view quality matchup, and you know what? When the best are wrestling, you can expect the absolute best from these two men. John Cena has not been in the title picture for quite some time. Not all year, not all last year. Last time he faced Brock Lesnar, didn't end so well. He's been manhandled by Brock Lesnar, but Drew McIntyre is the wall you have to get over as John Cena. And you know what, John Cena? I don't think he has to prove anything. He doesn't have to win anymore. He doesn't even have to be here tonight. He can go film some movie. Maybe be in the next Fast and Furious. But he wants to get that 17th world title win, I believe. And against Brock Lesnar, not an easy sight. But Drew McIntyre is also not an easy wrestler to face. Power slam here to start the matchup. John Cena fights out. Huge uppercut there. Reversed again. Drew McIntyre. Shots there. Oh, a huge clothesline. Yes, still no sign of Brock Lesnar here in the stadium here tonight. He could be stripped, and you expect Triple H to own up to his promises, and he will do just that. Either live tweet or here on Monday Night Raw. Going to be looking for the Claymore? Never mind. Taunting to the fans, but John Cena, probably not the right time to taunt. And he's looking for a Russian leg sweep. Working on the back here early. John Cena and his moveset have become more... what's the word to say? It's definitely adapted over the years. He's added more kicks to his arsenal. Less suplexes, but he knows how to use them. He's more agile He's the most agile he's ever been in his entire career. But the same goes for Drew McIntyre. Shot. Oh, missed. John Cena back in the ring. Looking for belly-to-belly suplex. Connects. He's going for it here. That is a gut wrench. Gut wrench. Ah. Suplex there. Gut wrench. Suplex. Kick to the back. This is not an easy matchup for either men. You can either get hit by the Claymore at any time during this matchup or the AA out of nowhere. Huge clothesline on the outside. Drew McIntyre picking his spots. What's he doing here? Dragging him. Oh no. Picking him up, dropping him on his head. He gets stunned there. Come on, don't put the stairs down, Drew. You want this title shot. One you didn't deserve. Oh, shot there. Missed. We're at a count of 7. Oh, never mind. Now we're at a count of 7. Apparently I can't read, see. Maybe I'm deaf. Working on that leg. He could hit the STFU at any time. And he's going for the pinfall early. 1, 2, kick out. Drew McIntyre is definitely not going down easy. It would be more embarrassing than tapping out to Braun Strowman last week. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected Drew McIntyre to go after Braun after that matchup. What's Drew McIntyre going for here? Putting him on the ropes. Going for. Is this a reversed Alabama Slammer? Oh, the power! The power of Drew McIntyre planting him through the apron. Shot there, chop. Irish whip. And a belly-to-belly throws him right through. The momentum is in Drew McIntyre's favor. It's going to take a lot more than just that to put down John Cena. You gotta find it somewhere within you. Is that a powerbomb? Sit-out powerbomb to Drew McIntyre. John Cena is definitely, pound per pound, one of the best wrestlers, or strongest wrestlers in this company. He's going for the 5 moves of doom. If you get hit by this, there can only mean one thing. The 5 knuckle shuffle. Kicks him back into place. Is this going to connect? You can't see me. Off the ropes. And just a fist to the face. Oh, man. I know it looks like one of the cheesier moves in the WWE, but getting a fist to the face is no fun in games. Well, he's looking for the AA. AA, it connects. It connects. This match could be over. Counter ref. 1. He just kicked out at 1. Back body drop. He just kicked out at 1. 1 out of the AA. That just proves Drew is in this to win. I mean, I'm not happy he's in this matchup. There's so many other people on this roster that deserve it, but kicking out like that is a testament of how impressive you are. Getting hit by the AA is not an easy thing to do. Kick out at 1? That's some superhuman stuff right there. These two men are going at it on the outside. We are at a count of 6. Could you imagine if this ended on a technicality? Oh, that would be no fun. Here's Drew McIntyre, clothesline. You know, John Cena had most of the momentum there on the outside, but I guess doesn't matter because they're on the inside now. Looking for... Oh my God, he plants him. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2. John finds a way to kick out. Oh no. Oh no, he might not kick out of this. Claymore. Oh, connects. Right on the face. 2. Oh, man. A shoulder up. But John Cena looks dazed. He is not in it currently. Whip to the outside. Drew is angry. Drew McIntyre is angry he didn't get the win there. 1 Claymore to Braun Strowman last week. 1 here tonight. Just couldn't get it done. Is that the story for Drew here? Oh, another big clothesline. That's been the big move in his arsenal here tonight. Just huge clotheslines. What's he doing here? Slamming his face off the steel steps, working on that head. Just 1 more Claymore can get it done. Count of 6. Whipping him. Oh, right off the apron. We're at a count of 8, I think. Now we're at an 8. That means the next one's 9 and just up to a count of 9, but Drew McIntyre is safe. Now he's taunting the crowd. The momentum is on his side. John crawling, trying, struggling to get back up. But wait, reverses, slams him down. He's going for another 5-knuckle shuffle. You can't see me, but you're going to see this. Oh, 3D. 3D fist to the face. Wrenching the neck. He's not ready for that AA yet, the attitude adjustment. Somebody's got to adjust the attitude of Drew McIntyre, and it might be John Cena. Oh, hits him with the elbow. A clothesline connects. Claymore time. No? Thought he was going for the Claymore. But he's going for the Boston Crab. You saw somebody got eliminated, Jinder Mahal, tonight with a 1-legged Boston Crab, and that's 2 times that. So, does that mean John Cena is 2 times the wrestler of Jinder Mahal? Yes. That's not a question. And oh man, he's wrenching on the neck of John Cena. That torso has to be on fire right now. John Cena fights away. Drew McIntyre isn't playing any games. He's just working on him. Axe handle right there to the back. He really wants to hit that Claymore. Oh no, is this it? But John Cena! Oh, letting gravity take way. Count it. 1, 2. Kick out somehow. He found a way to kick out of that. And missing the... Oh man, fist right into the apron. Oh, he stuns him there. Oh no. No. I thought he was looking for the attitude adjustment there. But Drew is out right now. But Drew puts him down. Stopping there on the chest. Is he looking for another submission hold? Just like it. Yes, it is. He's still wrenching. He's wearing down John Cena. He lets go. He knows John would have found a way to get to the ropes. He doesn't like to play any games. Oh no, doesn't like to play any games. Claymore kick. But he hits the ref by accident. Drew McIntyre is mad. Drew McIntyre. He had it. He could have been on his way to Armageddon. But John Cena was behind the ref. The ref. Come on, ref. He got planted by a Claymore. He might have concussion syndrome after that. Drew McIntyre is furious. The ref getting in the way of John Cena. And that was a blessing in disguise. I mean, John doesn't like to see innocent bystanders get hurt, but I guess it works for now. I mean, the ref did put himself into that position. And he's just wailing away on John Cena. He is mad. Can you blame him? working on the body. Is he going for another gut wrench? Yes, he is. Planting him on the canvas. Taunting. He's mad. You can just feel it in the air. Diving shoulder block. Missed. A headbutt right there into the corner. Putting him on the top rope. But John gets out. Oh no. What's this? Rolling through. Plants him. John, could you imagine if it was him versus Brock Lesnar? We've seen that matchup before. But John Cena has the momentum here. Oh no, Drew is cut open. The blood pouring down his face. Another. And he kicks out. Drew McIntyre doesn't know where he is. What state are we in? I don't even know what state we're in. He's looking for the FU. The attitude adjustment. But he gets out, planting him with a DDT. Head went through the canvas. Claymore kick. Claymore. Second of the night. Connects. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh my God. 2 9/10. Oh man. He was a millisecond away from winning this matchup, and John, the second Claymore of the match. Technically the third, but the ref kind of interfered in one of them. And he hits him with a, I know the name of that move, but I forget. Samoa Joe does it a lot. Oh, it's a Japanese move. Clothesline there in the corner. John Cena being picked up. Power slam reversed. Clothesline reversed. He's in the middle of the ropes. He's just going to wrench there on the back. Wrenching on the back of John Cena. Drew McIntyre's cut open, but you see the blood is starting to dry up there on the forehead. Oh, but he reverses 2 chops. The head. Drew McIntyre rolls out, does a smart thing. Wait, John Cena trying to get him back into the ring. Just a little icing on the cake for him. Plants him right on the hardest part of the ring. Wait, a clothesline, massive clothesline from Drew McIntyre. Body shots there. He's trying to go for a power slam, but he might be a little exhausted. Oh, he connects with those stairs. He might be out. Shot there. Whipping him. Oh my God. He whipped him so hard. He went into the crowd. Over the barricade. Oh, shot there. Headbutt. Is he looking for one more Claymore? That's all he needs to do. One more Claymore, and that is it. Reversed in the ropes. Is he going for tornado DDT on the way, and it connects. He's going for what is that, like the 5th, the 4th 5-knuckle shuffle of the match? One more for safe measures. And you know what this is? The end is nigh for Drew McIntyre. This wrench throwing him down. He gets out of it. Uppercut. Slapped out. Going for a shoulder block. But Drew McIntyre is a living wall. Exchanging shots here. He throws him over to the top rope. Oh my God, big suplex on the way. And it connects. Looking for the pinfall here. 1, 2. Oh man, what a matchup we've had here tonight. Blow by blow. I mean, bell to bell. It's been incredible. They're up. Both of them are up. Big shots from Drew McIntyre. Can't believe the ref is still up. Back body drop. Cena. What's going to happen here? And another clothesline. We've seen that so many times here tonight. Claymore on the way. This is it. Third one of the night. Connects. John Cena's cut open. 1, 2, 3. Drew McIntyre does it. He is on his way to Armageddon against Brock Lesnar. An impressive matchup from both men here tonight. A 5-star match for sure. No, there's Brock Lesnar! He promised he'd be here tonight. I mean, I guess he didn't promise, but Triple H said if he wasn't here, I guess he's here in some sort of fashion. Taking out the #1 contender. Shot there. Suplex City. You can hear the chants throughout the stadium. Brock Lesnar hasn't been on Raw in a few weeks. Another German suplex. Guess he's still champion. He shows up after Drew McIntyre went through hell and back. Another German suplex. He is down and out. You're going to see that a lot at Armageddon. A potential main event between these two. What's he going for? A power bomb. Drew McIntyre is no small man, and Brock Lesnar is doing that with ease. With ease. Oh my God. Paul Heyman is nowhere to be seen. Brock wants to do this on his own. Manhandling Drew McIntyre. F5 on the way. There is a storm coming, an F5 hurricane on the way to WWE Armageddon.